Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in DayZ 1.08, and today we're talking about the Hotfix 2 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. Just came out today. We'll be going over some of the changes, what it means for us on console. As you know, that's where we main, and I'm on the Xbox right now, but anything for the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, they all pertain to each other because our versions are almost like, they're virtually identical. And just know if you're on the PlayStation 4 and you see 108, or I'm sorry, you see something like 117, 1.18, just know we're talking about 108. That's the internal version. That's the version that's the developer's reference. Anyways, yeah, so this character, I might actually have to drop this stuff here and try to come back for it. We're in Livonia right now. As you know, we've been playing this on official quite a bit. We're loving those base building changes, excuse me. But I'm trying to also think about how I'm going to drop this. Okay, so I just want to go over some of the hot fixes that we've gotten and the hot fixes that we just got today and what it means and what it doesn't mean, and basically some of the things you're dealing with if you're thinking about coming back and playing DayZ, or if you're thinking about downloading it on Game Pass or thinking about purchasing it, because I think it's still on sale. I believe it is. I saw a bunch of sales. There's usually summer sales going on, so I would check to see what console you're on. And if you're looking to purchase it, I'm pretty sure it's on sale on the PlayStation 2, or it just was. Anyways, point is, or it's probably if you're on Xbox, it's still on Game Pass, I believe. Anyways, okay, so let's go over these changes. Ooh, see, you got frame rate drop. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, so we are on the Xbox, as you know. Okay, so today we got the... I just had this here a second ago. Okay, so we got a tweet that said, the hotfix is now live for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Yeah. I've already got this pulled up. Sorry, I can't show this to you because I'm actually on the Xbox right now. Or else I would. Okay. Oh, wait, this is the one for today. No, that's the other one. I'm sorry. The one for today. 108.153.258, which is the one I'm currently on. Just making sure I was all good there. It says added. The damage state of the fence watchtower parts is now visible in the HUD. The dot next to the target's name. Okay, so like green, yellow, orange, and then red is ruined. Fixed containers with liquid did not have their correct weight after filling. Ooh, so there goes RIP our stam. Performance issues around bigger bases, which could also lead to client crashes. That was a big... Oof, we're going to have to drop our stuff. I think I'm going to eat it. Let me just try this. So I know if you guys watch this playing on stream at all, you saw us really having issues around bases. As a matter of fact, at some point, I don't know if it's going to be today, tomorrow, but we had a base raid, and you can even see I'm on an Xbox Pro, or an Xbox One X, which is like an equivalent to a PS4 Pro. And you can see that it was... Like when I loaded in, you can see legit like just the bare models, and then then the texture maps came in. It took a while for like the environment to fill in. So like that's still a thing for sure, but at least we'll see if that helps a little bit. But I mean, if I was choking on it, I can only imagine what it's like for the OG boxes, Xbox and PlayStation. It says tweaked and lowered intensity of sun shafts. That's cool. I know these bad boys were getting stuck in people's screens. It definitely happened to me more than once. How much longer do you think this character's got? She's on her last leg. Damage states. This is known issues. Damage states will not be displayed on the fences and watchtowers. So it'll be hard to tell if the... wait, no. Damage states would be the color code, not the visual change. I think that's right. As I understand it. I'm trying to figure out where I am. Watch, there's food here, and I end up just eating it anyways. Well, I'm sick, so I'm definitely going down. Okay, so the other hotfix, which happened last week. Let me see if I got it. Okay, 108. 108.153.251. It says tents could be placed from larger height differences. Was fixed. It says loading a bullet could cause the weapon to break. Fixed holding an item on the quick bar while opening the inventory would end up with the widget getting stuck. That's not good. Is this my widget? Actually, I think my controller is going. Anyways, okay, sorry, let me get through this. It says holding an item on the quick bar. Got that one. It says fixed. It was possible to stack bark. It was not possible to stack bark in the fireplace. It also said, dude, I'm flashing everything. I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm trying to walk forward and read this at the same time. Items did not have a proper weight when split in the inventory. Oh, that was an exploit. Fixed when it was possible to refill a ruined radiator in a car. Dismantling the first floor of the watchtower would set the watchtower to a ruined state. Eek. It was possible to attach 4 pieces of cooking equipment to the fireplace. I know we've gotten 3 on the barrel, but that was fixed. Okay, so that was last week. It says change the scene complexity value in the profile files is now clamped, preventing users from setting custom values. Oh, is that? Okay. Scene complexity. Oh, so you could like turn down your stuff. Okay, so I get that. All right, so that's the stuff that they've got officially. Let me go over some of the stuff that we've been running into pretty consistently. And this is for the most recent version. Oh, I'm definitely gonna eat it. Okay, so desync as one of the biggest things. Frame rate drops or sputters, like you're even seeing right now, definitely still a thing. We can say during gameplay on a Pro, PS4 Pro or Xbox One X, still performance drops. Now, you've heard me say this before, but this still rings true. For this game specifically, you need to get, if you would like to get better performance and you don't want to drop cash for like a new box, just get an internal SSD, whatever that is. It's got to be certified and it's got to be internal. For the PlayStation, the Xbox, it's going to help with this game. It's going to help with most games, but it really helps with this game. I've seen people on OG boxes still get better performance just off of an SSD. But if you really want to get better, like the best performance, just get like a Pro or get the One X if you're sticking to the console scene. I mean, on PC, we still have those issues, but it's a different set of issues. Just know that, yeah, this game definitely needs a performance pass and some other things too. I'm surprised at how long I'm surviving, actually. So, base gameplay is so much fun. I've gotten that a lot in my comments. People are asking me, what is it like? Is it cool? Is desync bad? I think desync is somewhere between 104 and 107 kind of desync. Some things you can do to help get your things unstuck in your inventory is to make sure that you're putting low value items, or I'm sorry, items that you can pick up or put down are the best way, because you pick them up and sign out with them and sign back in, and that seems to resync them. There it is. That's an old trick. It still works here. That's a big one. Let's see, what else? The tents and stuff are awesome, but no, they get stuck until after a server resets. So because you can't pick them up and resync that information, you're at the mercy of a restart. So what we do is we take low value items or overflow items and we stick them in our tents. I'd also highly recommend using camo on the circus looking tents, because they are obnoxious and super easy to spot in the trees. But the camo does exactly what it says it's going to do. It's going to help hide it. Okay, so the base building, here's a couple gotchas. I know server restarts are popping off locks. Yeah, that's real. So what I would do to secure your base, if you're online, try to stay around the base when you're leaving for, or try to have somebody stay around the base when you're leaving for a mission, right? Doing something. If you're going to sign off for the evening, I would strongly recommend popping off the wire that makes the fence and remove the lock, obviously, and then just have it stand as a fence. So if there's a restart when you're sleeping or going to work or whatever it is, the locks aren't going to pop off. Also, after each restart, I'd strongly suggest changing the lock combination, as people can pick those up and figure out what your combination lock is. So yeah, keep that in mind. We've had people like literally come in after restart and just hijack the base. You know, because once they get on the inside, the beatdown on the interior is much easier. So keep that in mind. That was a huge gotcha that we found, so you're welcome ahead of time. We lost major loot because of that, so that's definitely a thing. Let's see what else. If you're getting major guns, I would, when you can, resync that character so you're not shooting ghosted bullets, because that is occurring. And that's on all platforms. I've seen it on PC, I've seen it on Xbox, I've seen it on PlayStation. It's just an issue plaguing this current version. So keep that in mind as well. I know it's annoying, but I'll tell you what, the base building is so much fun. It's keeping our attention, and it's making us like survive longer. And for the first time playing this game, I felt safe inside my base when we were online. Like, I felt we could hold people back. So just walls are not invincible for sure. It's also worth noting, I did a raiding test. I'll go ahead and link that now in the upper right hand corner. It's just strictly melee. We'll be doing some more raid tests as well here in the future. It's going to help out a lot. I'm sure you guys are also experiencing major food loss and sickness across the board. I've also done a few things on that as well that should help you. Even if you're a veteran player, I think you'll find that the sickness is quite severe. Even the hunger. I think the hunger is probably the most severe. And then second would be the sickness. So I've got a survival guide video now. I'll go ahead and link that in the upper right-hand corner. You can check that out. It's going to help you a lot, even if you're a veteran player, I'm telling you. I've never died so much to starvation than I have in this current version. So, okay, so some of the other gotchas. We got the base building stuff and the locks popping off, which is crazy. Things getting stuck in tents because of desync. You can still definitely use them, but just know that things are going to get stuck. So if you have valuable items like weapons, ammunition, car parts, just make sure you're keeping them on your person or an alternate account. That still rings true for a lot of things. Your base overflow, again, you can still definitely store things in there if you've got a really good location. Like I'm sure you've seen us, I'm not sure what videos are out so far as of recording this, but we've got quite a few live official servers where we've gotten some decent spots, and the only thing that got people in our base was honestly some of the glitches, because everything else was pretty airtight. So yeah, the bases are good, but honestly your best loot, just keep them on mules. Your alternate accounts that you have, and again, family plans work for both PlayStation 4 and Xbox. I don't think that works for PC. I think you just have to have another account, so that's a completely different world, but just know that's a thing. And yeah, so I mean, it's fun. If you like DayZ and you've been waiting for some more meaningful updates, this one's definitely good. You're definitely going to be dealing with some issues as far as desync is probably the worst. Survivability is still a thing here. I mean, it is a survival game, a brutal survival game, so I get a lot of people going, there's no maps and there's no markers and it's hard to find your friends. Yeah, that's on purpose. So, I mean, if you've played this game, you know what I'm talking about. So anyways, that's a Hotfix 2 update for today for all platforms. Should be out on Steam, should be on the Xbox and PlayStation 4, last I checked. We're definitely in that version now, so hopefully we see you guys in, you know, the live streams and the next video. If you found this useful and helpful, be sure to drop a like. It really does help out with the channel. Lets me know what you guys are into. And yes, hopefully we'll see you guys in, I don't know, the Rust beta soon? Who knows? Yeah, so we'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye! I'm gonna swim.